Good evening. We are live here at Milton-Union High School for tonight's non-league boys basketball contest between the visiting Piqua Indians and the hometown Milton-Union Bulldogs. I'd like to start the broadcast off with saying, "Who day, who day." That's right, the Bengals just won an exciting game, field goal at the buzzer, so that was awesome. Hopefully we have another awesome game tonight. And welcome everybody for tonight's broadcast. We're going to talk a little bit about Piqua and a little bit about the boys' game last night. But first, as always, we are joined by the always cordial Coach Roos. Talk a little girls hoops and see where they're at and what they got coming up. So, Coach Roos, take it away.
Well,
had a tough one today.
We had a tough one today. We played Bethel here at home. We had beat them at their place earlier in the season, and so they were seeking some revenge, and they came into the game 15-2, and they beat us by 28 points. So I guess a successful revenge game for them. We battled some foul trouble this afternoon, and so had some girls playing some positions that they don't typically play, but you know, it's part of the growing process and learning process for us being a young team, but, you know, we're right in the thick of a very tough stretch of games.
Correct. And then, you know, and Bethel, you know, give credit to Bethel. They played well. They hit some shots and pressured you and kind of took you out of what you were trying to do.
Yep.
So give them credit. And like you said, they're having a great season. Only have 2 losses, one of them to the Bulldogs, I might add.
That's right.
And then what do we got coming up here?
We play at home against Arcanum on Monday, so that'll be another tough one. They've got 5 seniors, 3 who have scored 1,000 points in their career.
Yeah, you don't hear that very often.
No, you sure don't. And they're currently ranked 3rd in the state in Division III. So
are they undefeated?
They are not. Tri-Village knocked them off.
Oh, okay.
But that's their only loss of the season.
And Tri-Village is where they're probably ranked.
Yes,
1 or 2?
but I don't recall where they're at in the rankings. But yes, definitely state ranked as well. So we play them Monday, and then we go to Northridge on Thursday. So hopefully we can get it back on the winning track at some point this week.
And then you actually have next weekend off, correct?
We do, yes.
So that'll be kind of a little breath of fresh air to get a little break. Tell us about tournament draw. Is that coming up?
That is next Sunday, actually.
Okay, so next week.
Next Sunday we gonna meet on Zoom and.
Are we Division II and girls also?
No, we are Division III for girls.
Division III, okay.
So, yep, girls stayed in Division III.
And who are the couple of the big dogs that are going to be in your sectional?
Well, obviously Arcanum.
Right.
But then, you know, Bethel's not bad. Gosh.
Is Covington 3 or 4?
They are 4,
okay.
So they won't be in our sectional. Of course, I'm drawing a blank right now.
That's right. It's a week away.
Yes.
You got lots of things on your plate. So tournament draw next week. Arcanum going to be a tough one on Monday or Tuesday?
It's Monday night.
Monday night?
Yep.
And then at Northridge on Thursday, and then a weekend off, and then you wrap it up with Riverside.
Correct.
Here?
Yes.
No, and then Newton. Is Riverside senior night or is it Newton game?
Well, we don't have any seniors, so there's no senior night for us this year.
Well, that makes it easy. So yeah, so you're home tomorrow or home Monday, and then on the road at Northridge, and then you finish up with 2 home games.
Correct.
With Riverside, and then the run and Newts.
That's correct.
Of Newton.
Yep.
So okay, well, very good. And tournament draw, and then you'll be ready to roll.
Draw, that's right.
And you're still in the Covington sectional, so you play up at Covington.
Covington or Northridge are our 2 sites. So kind of depends on where we land in the draw. So.
Gotcha. Okay.
All right.
Well, I appreciate you, as always, appreciate you stopping by.
Sure, no
and
problem.
dropping a little girls basketball for us. And hopefully we can have another exciting game like last night's game.
Yes, I hope so too. So thanks,
all right.
Coach.
Well, thanks, Coach Roos. Appreciate you stopping by. Once again, Coach Katie Roos, Bulldog women's basketball coach, and thank her for stopping by. So let's get into some stuff for the game today. First off, just a few things about Piqua, and then I'm going to get into some stats from last night and just some achievements of the Bulldog basketball team right now. But the guy to watch for Piqua is Drayshawn Roberts. He's a 6'2" junior He actually leads the Miami Valley League in scoring. He's averaging over 18 points a game. He also leads the Miami Valley League in assists at 4.5 assists a game. So that's impressive. You got a guy that's leading the league in scoring and assists. And then he's also 5th in the league in field goal percentage at 55%. So I'm excited to watch him play. Again, that's Drayshawn Roberts. He's number 2. And you'll see him out there tonight. And Piqua lost a tough one last night against Tip City. Tip City is leading the MVL, and Piqua's actually in second. And Piqua played him tough and lost 78-77. Although I did talk to Coach Kopp just a little bit. They hit a 3 at the buzzer to make it a 1-point game. But they were down 4 going in. But still, they were up 2 with like 2 minutes left. So they gave Tip all they wanted and then some. So Coach Kopp doing a nice job with the Piqua program. So I expect a tough game tonight. Again, tough turnaround. You know, the Bulldogs had a very emotional game last night, avenging their loss to Troy Christian earlier in the season. Game they were winning in overtime and lost on a 3-point buzzer beater in overtime. Last night, the Dogs defeated Troy Christian for only their 2nd loss and their 1st loss in the league. 84-76, scored a lot of points, but the Bulldogs win 84-76. Puts them in 2nd place in the league with 2 losses, and Troy Christian, of course, has 1 loss. I want to go over a couple Bulldog bites before we get started here. These are courtesy, as always, of Dr. Ginn, the stat master. The Bulldogs do stand at 12-3 right now. MU's string of 8 consecutive victories is the longest such streak since 1982-83. 12 victories so far this season matches the 2021 total wins. The 52 points last night by Cooper Brown, who had 31, and Blake Broomball, who had 21, are the 7th highest combined total by 2 teammates in one game in MU history. John Broomball, Blake's dad, and Roger Davidson, who I saw last night, scored 52 together twice. Broomball 32, Davidson 20, and then Broomball 26, Davidson 26 versus Miami East. So joining some elite company there. The 64 combined points by Brown, Broomball, and Yates is the 7th highest combined total by 3 teammates in Bulldog history. MU is historically 30-2 since 1975 when scoring 80 or more points in a game. Interesting. Cooper Brown's 31 points set a new record for most points in the new current MU gymnasium. The record for the most points in a game in any MU gym was set in '73 by Gary Strain, who had 43 versus Patterson. Landon Bechtel set a personal record for scoring with 6 points and hit the first 3 of his career versus Troy Christian. And of course, Blake Broomball achieved the 1,000-point mark in 61 career games. That is the 2nd fastest to do so in history. The first fastest, of course, being Coach Berner, who did it in 54 games. After Friday's game, Blake Broomball was tied for 4th on the career scoring list with 2 other all-time greats. All 3 players standing at 1,007 points. The other 2 players are Kent Denlinger, who ended his career with at 1,007 points, and Stephen Matthews, who also ended his career with 1,007 points. Also, Broomball is now tied for most career wins with 40 with Coach Berner. They're currently tied for 4th on the career wins list. So I'm sure he's going to break that soon, hopefully tonight. And Coach Bob, or not Coach Bob Bussey, but public address announcer Bob Bussey, getting everyone ready for the anthem. All right. So here we go. Always a tough turnaround. I mentioned both teams had emotional games last night. Sometimes these games are tough to get up for. I would not expect super high intensity tonight since both teams left it all on the floor last night. Sometimes these games are fun from a player perspective because you don't have that pressure of the league race on you. This is just a game you're just going to go out and play. And doing the starting lineups here for the Piqua Indians. And of course, number 1 is Tanner Kemp. He's a senior, 6'1" guard. Drayshawn Roberts, number 2, junior, 6'2" guard. Number 4, Bryson Roberts. He's a 5'11" guard, so they're starting 3 guards. Colton Buer, 6'2" junior forward. And then Anson Cox, a 6'6" junior center. So we're starting, Coach Kopp starts 1 senior. And for the Bulldogs, of course, we have the big man inside, Connor Yates. He's going to have his hands full with the 6'6" guy tonight. Point guard Landon Bechtel. Then, of course, Mr. 1,000-point scorer, Blake Broomball. And then junior Tyler Kress. And then Mr. 31 points from last night, Cooper Brown, who's been a handful lately, playing really, really well. And it is camo is the theme for tonight. So if you wonder why the whole student section looks like they're about to go deer hunting, that's why. It is camo night. So we're about to get started here. The Bulldog Gymnasium. Connor Yates, the jump center. And here we go. And it was actually tipped out of bounds. So that will be Milton basketball. And it looks like the Indians are going to start out in man-to-man. Get the ball inside. Nice finish by Cooper. Nice pass. And there's Drayshawn, number 2. Bulldogs come out man-to-man. Little screen and roll, nothing there. Drayshawn clearing everybody out. Another screen and roll. Broomball and Brown switch it. And a 3. In and out. Bechtel with the loose ball. Pushing in transition. Broomball on the wing. Deep 3 by Broomball. And saved by Bechtel. Loose ball picked up by Roberts. And Broomball with the block. And Cox with the putback. Blake showed a little vertical there. Cooper can't find anything, and we got a block. I think it's on Cox. Cox is called for the block. And Bulldog basketball underneath. Broomball to inbound. Broomball to pull up. In and out. Cooper Brown offensive rebound. And powers it up and in. Nice play by Cooper. Strong play. And Roberts again, screen and roll. Loose ball picked up. Nice steal by Cooper Brown. Nice finish, left hand. Drayshawn guarded by Broomball. Again, clear out. Picks it up to Cox, the big guy. Trying to take Yates off the dribble. Tough shot. And loose ball Picked up by Yates. Cooper Brown pushing in transition. Yates got himself in a bad spot. Bechtel saved him there. And Bechtel set the offense. Again, Piqua man-to-man. Cooper Brown. Gonna have a little screen and roll, didn't use it. Spin move. Yates finds Broomball. Nice patience by the Bulldogs. Yates finding Broomball. Broomball using his vertical to get up 8-2. 5:07 to go in the first quarter. Bulldogs with the 6-point lead. Coach Kopp calls the early timeout. Doesn't like what he's seeing. Again, tough to have these turnarounds go on the road. But the good start for the Bulldogs. Cooper making a couple layups there, a couple power moves. Broomball with the lay-in. And we'll see what Coach Kopp's gonna do here. Not a great crowd, but not a bad crowd. Cold Saturday. Bengals were on. Huge victory for the Bengals. Now they await to see where they're going to go next. Buffalo or Kansas City. So it looks like we're going to have Colton Bauer inbounds the ball to Dre Sean Roberts. Guarded by Broomball. Again, screen and roll. They switch it. Screen and roll. Roberts for three, count it. Nice bucket. Bechtel pushes in transition. Hand off to Broomball. Here they are. Gonna set some offense. Get the ball to Brown at the high post. Nice pass. Nice pass by Cooper Brown. Lay in by Connor Yates. And we have a whistle. It looks like we might have an injured official. He may have just pulled a hammy. Here comes the trainer. That's not good. So this would be an official timeout. And looks like we're going to check on the official. Oh, they're looking at Coach Barnes. Barnesy sitting in the stands. Barnesy is not feeling well. Well, maybe not. Maybe they will use Barnes. The referees are looking at Barnes. And the student section likes that. Mr. Barnes, the English teacher, who's also a big-time official, who also announced football games for us this year. Uh-oh. Barnesy to the rescue. Brett Barnes gonna go put on his stripes. Came here to just enjoy a Saturday evening of watching some high school basketball, and he just got recruited out of the stands. Had that happen once with me in soccer. I had a referee get hurt at the beginning of the game, and actually one of the parents was an official, and he ran home and got his stuff and came back, and we played the game, and he called everything against us. So it's a tough spot for a guy to referee, call a game. But Barnes is a very experienced referee. He's had a couple D1 girls games this year. He does lots of D2 games, and I'm talking college. He's done 2 Division I college games this year. He does D2 games a couple every week. I believe he was in West Virginia maybe today. I think he had, yes, he was in, actually, Barnes was in West Virginia today at Liberty in West Virginia refereeing a D2 game, college. So he's a pretty experienced fella. And of course he does some high school. He'll do one high school game a week. He's on the road a lot refereeing, so he's a good official. Certainly not what he was probably doing. He probably had to run out to his car to get his, there he goes. Just see him ducking into the referee locker room. Gonna change his clothes. And unfortunately, the other referee pulled a hamstring. It happens. That's why in the pro games, they always have a guy on standby at every game. They have another official. Looks like they're gonna run a two-man crew for a little bit until Barnes can get out here. So we're not waiting too long. All right, here we go, back in action. Roberts, who just hit the three, guarded by Kress. Inside to Cox. Cox drop step spin. Nice move, off the mark. Rebound Cooper Brown, up the floor to Broomball, and Broomball lays it in. Great vision by Cooper to look up the floor and find Broomball. And Roberts with the ball, again guarded by Broomball. Inside to Cox. And looks like we're gonna have a foul on Yates. Pushing on Cox. And in for Piqua, we have number 5, Josh Cruzy. And number 3, Quentin Yakub. Probably said that wrong, so I apologize. Piqua inbounds. Roberts guarded by Broomball, gonna do a screen and roll. Kress on the ball now. Another high screen. Roberts to the basket, off the mark, rebound Cooper Brown. Broomball for 3, off the mark, offensive rebound, Yates to Brown. Ooh, and they're gonna get Cooper Brown on an over the back call. Kind of a tough call on Cooper. There's a lot of contact on the first shot. Not sure why it was a foul on the second one. Again, Roberts running the show, guarded by Broomball. He's yet to score. Drives, dishes. Roberts again for another 3, count it. Gonna have to guard him, that's 2 in a row. He was guarded, but not close enough. He's gonna shoot it on you. Looks like that's his thing. Broomball up top. We got 2:50 to go in the first quarter. Resets the offense. Going to do a high screen and roll with Cooper and Broomball. Kress with the ball out top, resetting. Broomball for 3. Count it. Good rhythm on that shot. Roberts again, guarded by Broomball. Going to do a screen and roll. And we've got an offensive foul on Cruzy, the high screen. And Cruzy's first. And in for the Indians, we have 23, Caleb Lyons, 6'4" senior, big fella. And again, high-low. Yates from 15 and gets the roll. Nice shot by the lefty. Here comes Roberts, guarded by Broomball. High screen and roll again. There's Roberts, he's hit 2 threes. Little weave up top. Like to use the high screen and roll. And there's Roberts for another one. Off the mark. Yates with the board. Out in transition to Bechtel. Hands off to Yates. Yates with the jump stop. Nice finish by Yates. Using his quickness with the slower lines on him, getting to the basket and scoring. 1:20 to go. Roberts has a hot hand for Piqua. Crest, better job guarding him a little tighter. And kick. The Piqua ball out of bounds. 1:06 to go in the first quarter. Lob into the big guy. Roberts to Roberts. Inside the post. And turnaround misses. Cooper Brown out in transition. Good decision by Cooper. Nothing was there. Bechtel thought about it. Going to reset the offense here. 42 seconds to go. And Yates from 15, feeling it. Nice shot by the lefty. 30 seconds to go in the quarter. Another high screen. Roberts tries to get to the basket. Kicks it out to Cruzy. Off the mark. Can't get the loose ball. To the big guy. And Cruzy with the offensive rebound. And 1 second. Couple offensive rebounds there by the Indians to give them 10. So at the end of one, it is Milton-Union 21, Piqua Indians 10. Good first quarter for the Bulldogs. And Brett Barnes comes out to a round of applause. Hopefully he doesn't pull something. He's already done one game today. And I talked to him before the game. He's lost his voice a little bit. Have to be a lot of hand signals from him. But nice of Mr. Brett Barnes to step up and referee this game. At halftime, I forgot to mention, at halftime, we're going to have a true-to-life rocket engineer. We're going to have Bulldog grad Sergey Brubaker at halftime, and he recently took a job with Boeing, and he is legit building rockets. Rockets that go to outer space. He's been to NASA. He toured NASA. So we're going to have an interesting conversation with Sergey. Looking forward to that. So we have senior Nate Thompson into the game and senior Shane Ulrey into the game for the Bulldogs. So you got Broomball, Bechtel, Thompson, Brown, and Ulrey on the floor right now. Piqua ball. High screen and roll. And they get Roberts in the corner. Off the mark. Bechtel pushing in transition. Ulrey to Cooper. Cooper likes that spin move up and under. Draws the foul. Nice move by Cooper. And he'll be shooting two. And the first one, short. Leaned back a little bit on that one. Got to lean into it. And the second free throw is off the mark. And here come the Indians pushing in transition. Cruzy back out. Looking for the roll. Roberts back up top. Screen and roll. Oh, Cooper almost got it. Good anticipation. Getting out in those passing lanes, that's what you want to do. And three, off the mark. Good rebound by Broomball. Ulrey pulls up. Cooper Brown on the wing. Broomball, Thompson. Bulldogs showing some patience. Moving the ball. Screen by Ulrey. Broomball loses the handle, gets it back and knocks it down. Good screen by Already there to get Broomball open. 6:23 to go. Again, high screen and roll. Lions. Nice drive to the bucket. Nice quick move by Quentin Yakub. And 6 minutes to go in the second quarter. Broomball with the ball, guarded by Roberts. Screen and roll with Cooper. Already in the corner. Bulldogs doing a little more standing. Little miscommunication. That happens. Bulldogs a little stagnant on that possession. And we're going to have Yates, Kress, and Ray Copeland making his first appearance. And it looks like we have Colton Bower back in the game. I'm sure I said that one wrong too. Thompson guarding the ball. Inside the lines, back out to Roberts. He's already made 2. Off the mark. Already grabs the loose ball, kicks it to Kress. Kress to Copeland. Copeland with the drive, nice take. Ray Copeland, little head fake, gets straight to the rim, finishes, draws the foul. And Copeland will be at the line, shooting 1. And off the mark. Bulldogs have missed their last 3 free throws. And to the wing. There's Kemp with the ball. Roberts ball fake, loses the handle. I think it might have been tipped by Kress. Kress up the floor, finds Ray Copeland. Nice block. Good job by Ray getting up the floor and Kress finding him. Nice drive to the basket by Kemp. It's another layup. Cuts the Bulldog lead to 11. And knocked out of bounds. Be Bulldog basketball. Thompson to inbound for the Bulldogs. And looks like Cox will be coming back in for Lions. Cox, 6'6" junior. And Bulldogs to inbound to Copeland. And turnover. Copeland recovers, steals the ball back. Already with the pull up. Off the mark, Yates with the offensive board. And blocked, but out of bounds for the Bulldogs. And Thompson inbound. And we got a timeout. Coach Burner called a timeout for the 5-second call. And calls a 30. So with 4:06 to go in the second quarter, it's Bulldogs leading by 11. Bulldogs jumped out to a 21-8 lead. The Indians have kind of chiseled away at it a little bit, cut the lead to 11. And it will be Bulldog basketball out of bounds. Coach Burner calling the quick 30-second timeout before the 5-second call. The possession arrow does favor the Bulldogs. And we'll see what Coach Burner has up his sleeve for this out of bounds play. And it looks like Tyler Kress to inbound for the Bulldogs. And Carson Brown into the game. Get the ball into Copeland, to Kress. Kress finds Already, loses the handle. And nice block by Bauer. Kress to inbound again. Bulldogs need to set some better screens here They're going to get open. Yates feeling it. Hit his last two. And here come the Indians in transition. Roberts guarded by Kress. Inside to Cox. Nice spin move. Nice spin move by the junior. Cuts the lead to 9. 3:30 to go in the second quarter. Kress setting the offense. Junior Carson Brown. And trap in the corner. All turns it over. Roberts with the ball, guarded by Ray Copeland. Inside again to the big guy. Tries to drop step, kicks it out. Roberts with the ball. Kemp with the deep three, off the mark. Rebound Yates. Outlet to Copeland. Tried to get it to Kress. Roberts did a nice job of. And another block by Bauer. Stolen by Yates. Looking like a pickup game now. Coach Berner calls an offensive play. And knocked out of bounds by the Indians. It'll be Bulldog basketball. And we have Brown and Broomball coming back in for Copeland and Ulrey. And Kress inbounds. Bulldogs have struggled a little bit getting the ball in bounds here the last couple possessions. Broomball comes off a few screens. Cooper Brown. Broomball for 3. And gets fouled. Fouls on Bryson Roberts. Broomball will be at the line shooting 3. So for the Bulldogs on the floor right now, we have Yates, Cooper Brown, Carson Brown, Blake Broomball, and Tyler Kress. And there's 4 free throws in a row the Bulldogs have missed. And Broomball to shoot his second. And the second free throw is short. And for the Indians, we have Cox, we have Yakub, we have Roberts, we have Bauer, and we have Deshaun Roberts, number 2. And makes the third one. Gets the Bulldogs off to Schneid. They've been on 25 for a while. Lead back to 9. Carson Brown guarding the ball. Picks up his dribble. Broomball almost gets it. Yakub thought about it. Drive, kick out. The big guy. Rebound Cooper Brown. Running in transition. Nice pass. Finds Broomball. Tough shot by Broomball. Jump, spin, turn in traffic to lay it in. Inside to Cox, give and go with Roberts. Loose ball, kicks it out. Roberts to the basket, blocked by Broomball, and stepped out of bounds. So it will be Bulldog basketball. 1:19 to go in the second quarter. Bulldogs lead by 12. And we got Bechtel coming back in the game for Brown, Carson Brown. And the Bulldogs look to extend their lead here with just over a minute to go. A little pressure here, a little 2-2-1 trap by the Indians. Broken by Bechtel. And heads up play by Bechtel to keep possession for the Bulldogs. Tough spot to inbound. Deep in the corner. And Crest to inbound. And almost. It's hard to get the ball inbound there if you're not working hard. Crest to inbound, side out this time. Much easier to get it in. And Broomball with the ball up top. Screen and roll. Yates getting double teamed. Yep. Roberts with the lay-in. Cuts the lead to 10, 42 seconds. Bulldogs with a little guard weave here up top. Broomball with the drop step. A little short. Indians can cut the lead to 8, 25 seconds. And offensive foul on Bryson Roberts, put his shoulder down. Tyler Kress draws the foul. And Josh Cruzy will be back in the game for Roberts. And we have 22 seconds to go before half. So the Bulldogs with a 10-point lead. And Roberts with another steal. And cuts the lead to 8. Bulldogs could have gone up 12, and now it's an 8-point game. Cooper Brown off the mark. And at halftime, Piqua 28, or excuse me, Bulldogs 28, Piqua 20. Coach Burner's not going to be happy with those last couple possessions. You want to go into the locker room with, at worst, a 10-point lead and hopefully a 12 or 13-point lead. Instead, the heads-up play by Trayshawn Roberts for the easy 2 to cut the lead to 8. So, and kind of what we expected, you know, not great intensity. You know, guys, but both teams tough games last night. So, all right. Excited to have Sergey on here. Let's try this one, Sergey. I'm going to turn you up a little bit. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I don't know who had these last.
I think it was Coach Roos. Can you hear me okay?
I can hear you.
Don't need me to turn you up or anything?
No, I can hear myself too, so it works.
Okay, good. All right. So, Sergey Brubaker. What year did you graduate?
2012.
2012 Bulldog grad.
Yes,
excellent
sir.
soccer player, right? All area, all league soccer player, right?
Yes, sir.
And then also cross country and also track, right?
Yes, sir.
And what'd you run in track?
800,
Okay.
400 mile, 2 mile, etc.
Okay. And did you make it to districts, regionals, anything in track?
Districts, and then for cross country, I made it to state.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Made state in cross country. And so good athletic career here. And then when you left here, you went to Cedarville, correct?
Yes, sir.
And what did you get your degree in Cedarville?
Mechanical engineering.
Mechanical engineering. And did you start working then when you got out? What year did you graduate from Cedarville?
2017.
17?
Yep, 17.
And then where did you go to work?
Just a small aerospace company in Dayton. We make basically valves.
Okay. But at that time, you were then pursuing your master's, correct?
Yeah, after a year out of my undergrad, I started pursuing my master's in aerospace engineering.
And then you received that when?
I'm still actually working
okay.
on it. I was working full-time and going to school, so
Gotcha.
slow down a little bit.
So you're almost there.
Yeah, definitely.
So,
this year.
So tell us about the new job you got. So you're working at this small place in Dayton.
Yep.
And you're working on your aerospace engineering master's.
Yes, sir.
Right. And then, so tell us how the Boeing thing happened.
Yeah, just the opportunity I got out of my undergrad gave me a lot of skills that made me valuable, I guess, in that field, and started interviewing in places, and kind of worked out for me, and I filled a position that they were looking to fill, and now I'm working on the space launch system for them.
So is that something you always wanted to do? Was that a dream to work on rocket ships?
Not necessarily. Kind of developed after my undergrad, actually. I wasn't 100% sure what route I wanted to go on, but it kind of worked out, and kind of followed through with it.
So your title at Boeing is what? You are a...
Yeah, I'm a system design and analysis engineer for them.
Systems and design?
Yeah, system design and analysis engineer.
Gotcha.
Yep.
And so you're building rockets. Is that correct?
In a way, yes.
Okay. So tell us about something you just. So you went to NASA, right?
Yeah, one of their facilities down in Florida, the Kennedy Space Station. I was able to actually go through the VAB, which is the Vehicle Assembly Building, down there. I got to actually see the sheer size of what we're actually building down there.
So the project you're working on now is the rocket that's down there right now?
Yeah, so the Space Launch System, or the Space Launch Vehicle, it's going to get us back to the moon, basically. And it should be launching hopefully in March.
And what's going to be the job of the one in March? Is it going to the moon?
Yeah, so we're going to orbit the moon this time around, and then there'll be a manned flight at some point.
Wow. Okay, so that's even cooler than I realized. So you're actually working on a rocket that's going to go to the moon?
Yeah, one of the systems on the rocket, yes.
Okay. But you don't call it a rocket, you call it a space, what did you call it?
Space Launch Vehicle System, yeah. Being, I guess, correct, I guess.
To the layman, a rocket?
Yeah.
Me, to me, the layman.
Yes.
So what exactly is your role in building this rocket?
Yeah, so my team specifically is working on the TVC, which is the thrust vector control. So it just controls the trajectory of the actual rocket when it launches.
So are you like the guidance part, or the rocket propelled part, or both?
The actuators basically that are moving the actual basically the force, the rockets, yeah.
Okay, and what fuels these rockets?
Liquid hydrogen, basically is what it fuels it.
And how big was it? So were you surprised when you got there how enormous this thing is?
Yeah, so it's actually it's taller than the Statue of Liberty. It provides right around 9 million pounds of thrust in total, which I guess gives you the idea of how much actually force is required to actually get us back to the moon.
So will you have when they launch it, will you have a role like, will they send you guys at Kennedy for the launch, or?
We have people down there already, so I won't specifically be there since I just started. But hopefully in the future I'll be more involved down in Florida, basically.
And then how many people are in your team working on this rocket?
On my team, on the system, I'm working on right around, I would say 50 plus, and then on the actual Boeing side, probably 100 plus, if not much more than that.
Okay.
There's a whole other companies working on the system as well.
Oh, so it's not just Boeing?
Correct, yeah.
So is Boeing the lead contractor on this?
They probably make around 70 to 80% of what basically comprises the launch system.
And then are the other the rest, the 30% subcontracted out through Boeing?
No.
Who's in charge of the whole project?
It would be NASA.
Oh, so it's NASA.
Yeah.
Okay.
Correct.
Wow. So that's pretty cool to think about, that you're going to be working on something that's going to go around the moon.
Yeah, I would have never expected I'd have this opportunity, really.
That's now. You don't have to do this right now because I know you're the young guy on the team, but I want you to do this at least one time, and you have to tell me about it, okay?
All right, sounds good.
Next time you're in a meeting, you're having your team meeting, and you can't figure something out, I want you to go, guys, listen, it's not rocket science.
I honestly was.
And they go, wait. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, you're right. It is rocket science. I'm sorry.
I knew you were going to say that.
So I think that would be that. There you go. You have a little funny line you can use. Don't need to give me any credit for it, but.
Yeah, I think the older guys wouldn't appreciate that. I've heard some stories from them, so.
Yeah,
we'll
they probably wouldn't. Yeah. Well, yeah. I think it would be funny.
I would agree with you.
Okay. So, so you work on this one.
Yep.
And this one's going to have a capsule, and it's going to, how many times is it going to orbit the moon?
I'm pretty sure once. Don't quote me on that, though.
Okay. And then it's going to come back and.
Yeah, basically just testing the flight path, and then before we actually put some people in the actual Orion capsule.
So it's supposed to be just one test flight, go around the moon, come back, and then the next one you launch is going to have people on it?
Yep.
But are they just going to go around the moon, or are they actually going to land on the moon?
I can't speak to that.
Okay.
I'm not really sure, to be honest.
Yeah, I would imagine the first group's going to just go around and come back.
Yeah, just a safety check.
Yeah, before they land.
Mm-hmm.
So the launch of the one you're working on now is supposed to be when?
Hopefully March, mid-March.
In March. And is your team where you're supposed to be right now?
Yeah. Everything's working out really well. We went through all the testing, and it's basically green light right now until maybe weather permitted.
Right. And everybody else, the whole project's on the go?
Yeah, everything was completed and successfully tested, so we're looking forward to launching in March.
Okay, so when the launch happens in March, you won't have any role to have to do anything. You just get to watch it?
No, we have people dedicated for that kind of stuff.
Okay.
But we'll be obviously watching the launch from Cleveland specifically.
And will you be nervous?
Me, no.
Yeah.
It's well engineered. It's well designed.
Right. You have nowhere. And if something happens, I'm not going to blame the new guy. Then again, maybe if something happens, maybe that's what they do. They do blame the new guy.
I do have that. I'll take that for now.
Okay. So once this one comes back, you analyze your data and you start working on the next one.
Yeah, as much as we can.
Okay. But I can't imagine there'll be that many changes, right?
There shouldn't be, but there's a lot of valuable data when you actually start to fly.
Right. So will they give you guys a big report and you guys will have to pour over it and see?
Oh, yeah.
So you have a list of expectations of what's supposed to happen and, and see what happens. Look at me.
Look at you.
I should have been a rocket scientist.
You're getting there.
Yeah.
I'll bring you along next time.
It's that whole math thing that I had trouble with.
Yeah, I'll bring you along next time.
Okay. Yeah, so that's really awesome. So yeah, so you guys will watch the launch and then start working on the next one. And do they have I'm sure they have probably several of these planned out over the next.
Yeah, we have I think 8 or 9 total.
Wow. And then will you stay in this one department the whole time, or will you look to move?
So the department I work in is propulsion specifically. It's just this is where the majority of the money is going to right now, so that's where a lot of us are focusing.
In propulsion.
Yep.
Okay. I'm just going to tell you this, Sergey. That's really cool. That's really cool.
Yep, I would have never guessed I would have been here.
So,
if you would have asked me 10 years ago.
No, I think it's great. You know, we got Bulldogs doing all kinds of stuff. We got a rocket engineer right here. I actually talked to a guy last night at the wedding I went to who I had in class, and he works for a think tank in Washington, D.C.
Okay.
Yeah, so we got Bulldogs all over the country doing great things. Well, that's awesome. Proud of you.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
It's really awesome. So, Sergey Brubaker, rocket scientist, rocket engineer. Would you prefer scientist or engineer?
Just engineer.
Engineer, okay.
Remove rocket from it for now.
Okay.
I just started. Give me a second.
I guess, that's the layman term is rocket. I shouldn't be saying rocket. Okay, well, that's awesome.
I appreciate it.
Congratulations. Thanks for stopping by.
Thanks for having me.
Yep. Thanks, Sergey. So there you go. That was Sergey Brubaker, rocket engineer. I shouldn't say rocket.
I'll tell you right now if I did.
So here we go, starting the second half. Bulldogs with an 8-point lead. And a little high-low. Bechtel cuts to the basket. Finds Broomball. And Broomball with the tough lay-in. And we got a violation on the Indians. Looks like he must have stepped across the line, inbounding the ball. And it will be Bulldog basketball. Bechtel to inbound. Inbound to Cooper. Cooper on up top. Pick and roll with Yates. Dish to Broomball. Bechtel thought about it. Finds Yates. Yates with a little power move. Up and in. Nice bucket by Yates. Yates playing with a lot of confidence. It's good to see. Drive to the basket, off the mark. Yates with the rebound. Kicks it out to Broomball. Broomball eyes the situation. Bechtel sets the offense. Cooper Brown with the curl move. Yates feeling it tonight. Junior Connor Yates from 18. Connor feeling good tonight. That gives Connor 12 on the evening. Bulldogs lead by 14. Trayshawn guarded by Broomball. Kress guarding Roberts. Roberts drive, dish. Thought about it. Tanner Kemp thought about it. Trayshawn pulls it out. Back to Tanner. Bauer inside to Cox. Cox with a drop step. Blocked. And Broomball with the lay-in. And Cooper Brown almost steals it. Ooh, Broomball called for the reach. And it will be pickleball. Bulldogs lead by 16. Bauer to inbound for the Indians. Trayshawn drives and dishes to Kemp. Skip to Roberts, guarded by Kress. Good defense by Kress. Drayshawn resets the offense here. Kemp throws it inside to Cox. And nice power move by Cox to score the 2-footer. Crest sets the offense. Cooper Brown for 3. Off the mark. Rebound Roberts. Guarded by Broomball. Kemp in the corner. Back inside. And he thought it went off his knee, and the other ref overruled him, said nope. It'll be pickleball side out. Drayshawn sets the offense. Screen and roll. Again, screen and roll. Bauer. Cox finds Roberts. Nice drive, blocked by Broomball, gathered by Yates. Broomball kicks it up. Cooper Brown. Yates. And Cooper thought he got a loose ball, but called off of him. Drayshawn kicks it up to Cox. Kemp. Here we go. Reset the offense. Coach Kopp calling out a play. And it looks like they're running Drayshawn off some screens. Out there. Drayshawn with the draw. Whoa. Oh. Oh. Broomball looked like he had great position. Great position. Tough call. Inbound to Cox. Nice play. Lost sight. Lost sight of Bauer. Pick and roll. Broomball in the corner, deep. Yates with the long rebound. And turnover by Kemp. And Roberts with another layup. And Bechtel sets the offense. Kress. Broomball comes back off the screen. Thought about it. Bechtel with the drive. Can't get it to go. Cox kicks it out to Kemp. Kemp's in transition. Out to Roberts. Drayshawn blocked by Yates. Broomball to Kress. Into Yates. Yates with the up and under. Short, tipped out by Cooper Brown. Kept alive, Kress for 3. Cooper Brown with the offensive rebound, fouled. Looks like it's gonna be Bryson Roberts. Yep, Bryson Roberts called for the hold. On the rebound, it'll be Bulldog basketball underneath. 2:45 to go in the third quarter. And we have Caleb Lyons back into the game for the Indians. And Cooper Brown with the lay-in. And Coach Berner wants a quick timeout. That'd be a full timeout. So with 2:42 to go in the third quarter, it is Bulldogs 38, Indians 26. And Bulldogs had an 8-point lead going into halftime. And they've hit a couple couple baskets, got a couple stops, and stretched the lead to 12. Again, big thanks to Sergey Brubaker, Bulldog grad, now working for Boeing. Working on a rocket that's going to go to the moon in March. So that's pretty exciting stuff. So thanks to him for taking the time to come up here and see us and talk to us. And if you didn't get to see the girls game today, I had Coach Steve Pytel. He's a track coach here, but he's was also a Bethel coach for a long time and actually played in the USFL. Played a little pro football in his day, so we talked a little pro football with Coach Pytel, which was fun. And here we go, 2:42 to go. It will be Indian ball. And Drayshawn will set the offense. And it looks like the Bulldogs will be switching to a zone. They're going to zone it up a little bit. Thompson into the game for the Bulldogs. And nice help by Bechtel. Got the ball inside the Lions. He knocked it out. And Bulldogs going to switch to man. Offensive rebound by Cooper. Out to Thompson. Thompson a little off balance there. Finds Bechtel, and Broomball with the deep three in the corner. And the Bulldogs are going to be in a 1-2-2 with Broomball up top. And looks like the Indians are going to have a Drayshawn for three. Short. Rebound, Cooper Brown out to Blake. Blake can't find the handle. And jump ball. Possession arrow, Indians. Blake just never quite got the handle on it there. And we're gonna have Josh Cruzy back in for Coach Brett Kopp's Piqua Indians. And with 1:37 on the clock, Bulldogs lead by 15. They have switched to a 1-2-2 zone. And Indians being patient. And deep three off the mark, offensive rebound. Roberts in the corner. Drayshawn. So they're going 4 out, off the mark. Another long rebound. That's what's tough about playing the zone and they're shooting threes. You have lots of long rebounds. There were a couple on that possession. 55 seconds. Bechtel for three. Count it. Landon Bechtel hits his second career varsity three. Hit his first one last night. There's his second. And Indians are going 4 out. They're going 4 out. And Indians are being patient. Thought about getting it inside. Good pass. Good patience by Piqua moving the basketball. Found Roberts for the layup. 8 seconds. And Broomball for a deep three. And hit the support. 3 seconds. 3 seconds. Don't let him get down the court quick. Don't foul. Half quarter. Oh! That was halfway down. That was halfway down and came out. So after 3 quarters, Bulldogs stretched the lead to 14. It will be Bulldog basketball to start the 4th quarter. And Bulldogs were leading at 8 at halftime, so they were able to stretch the lead by 6. And the Bulldogs have switched to a zone. And the Indians showed that they are patient in the zone. And got a couple layups for Drayshawn after several rotations of the ball. So we'll see what the Bulldogs do here to start the fourth quarter. We'll see what the Indians do. Down 14. And as I mentioned, Houday, Bengals with a big road playoff victory. I don't know when the last time that happened, but I'm going to guess it's been a while. Bulldog basketball here to start the fourth quarter. And looks like Indians are going to stay in their man-to-man. And double team. Ray thought about it. Broom ball for three. And off the mark. Drayshawn with the spin move. Off the mark. And back to a little sloppy there. Need to be a little aware of what's around you. And looks like Bulldogs are coming back to the man-to-man. Indians showing some patience. Roberts with the drive, gets his own rebound, and draws the foul. The foul is on. So that was on Nathan Thompson with the foul. And Roberts at the line shooting two. First one's good. A little NFL update. The Pack, Robert will be happy. The Pack's up 7-0 over the 49ers. Robert's second one is good. Looks like the Indians are going to pick up the pressure a little bit. Looks like a man-to-man run and jump. And the block. Coach Kopp did not like that call. I think the Indians are going to try to turn up the heat a little bit. Hand off to Broom ball. High screen and roll. Yates to Bechtel. Double team. Loose ball. Picked up by Yates. Broom ball, tough turnaround. Loose ball. Off Yates. And it looks like Cooper Brown's going to come back into the ball game for Nate Thompson. So with 6:38 to go in the fourth, Bulldogs lead by 12. Drayshawn Roberts has 12. Roberts to the basket. That's Bryson Roberts. He's got 10. Again, a little run and jump. Nice pass. Nice job by the Bulldogs to handle the pressure and get a layup. Attack that pressure. That's what you want to do. Don't sit back against pressure. You attack pressure and get layups. Nice job by the Bulldogs. Good execution. We got Ray Copeland back in the game for the Bulldogs. Bulldogs went back to the man-to-man, little screen and roll. Tipped by Broomball. And foul on Bryson Roberts. That'll be Piqua's third team foul. So we have Anson Cox back in for the Indians, and we have Tanner Kemp back in. And we still have Cruzy on the floor. Cooper Brown lost the handle. And loose ball. Picked up by the Indians. And Cruzy for three. That was a big three. Cuts the lead to 9. Bulldog lead 9. Bechtel. Back to Broomball. To Copeland. Cooper Brown, there's the, yeah, they're looking to run and jump and double team the ball when it gets to the wing. They've done it on the last 2 possessions. Kemp with the drive, draws the foul. Nice take by Kemp. The Indians are double teaming and jumping to the ball side. Ball gets to the wing, they're gonna run and jump. They've got a couple turnovers. And Kemp's first free throw is no good. Tyler Kress back in the ball game for Ray Copeland. Kemp to shoot his second. And Kemp's second free throw is short. Rebounded by Kress. And Kress pushing the tempo a little bit. Bulldogs patience, moving the ball. Good movement. Here we go. Spreading the floor a little bit. Opening the floor up. Here they go. Here comes the double team. And Bechtel with the ball. He had him. Just couldn't quite pull the pass off. And Kemp with another layup. And the lead is 7. And tough shot by Cooper Brown. Brings the lead back to 9. 4 minutes to go. 4 minutes to go in the contest. Picks up his dribble. Kemp with the ball. Kemp with the drive, and Broomball had it and went through his hands. And it will be Bulldog basketball. Cruzy got a touch before it went out of bounds. And Piqua just had a couple guys removed from the game. And nice class act there. A little excitement. Gonna get a nice escort out, police escort out. Nice play by Cooper Brown. Basket and the foul. And here we go, Cooper Brown shooting 1. And stretch the lead to 12 with this one. And gets it to go. 30-second timeout called by the Bulldogs. 3:33 to go in the game. Bulldogs lead by 12. Cooper Brown with the 3-point play. And timeout by the Bulldogs. And see if what the Indians try to do here. Coach Kopp's probably going to turn the pressure up a little bit. They're going to have to try to turn the Bulldogs over. They got plenty of time, 3:33, a lot of time in basketball. But they're going to have to force the Bulldogs into some turnovers. Bulldogs just need to be strong with the basketball and execute their stuff. And here we go. Drayshawn Roberts to set the offense for the Indians. Kemp with the drive. And nice drive by Kemp. He's had a couple of those here. Last couple possessions. He's doing a nice job of getting to the basket. Again, turning up the pressure. Looks like it's a 2-2-1 press. And nice finish. Nice job by Bechtel. Break the pressure and then find Cooper for the layup. Way to attack that pressure. And Kemp with another drive, draws another foul. And Kemp's kind of taken over a little bit here in the fourth quarter for the Indians. And Tanner Kemp shooting 2. And the first one is off the mark. Second attempt here. Cut the Bulldog lead to 11. And it's good. And Indians in the 2-2-1 press. And Broomball draws the foul. It's going to be a block on Cox. And Broomball beat the line shooting 2. 2:41 to go in the game. Bulldogs need to take care of the basketball and make their free throws. Broomball not shooting well from the line tonight. Struggled a little bit from the line tonight. And we're going to have Cruzy back in the game. Looks like Coach Kopp's going to go with a 5-guard lineup. Going to need to hit some threes, get some quick buckets. And Broomball hits the second. Stretches the lead to 12. Bulldogs with staying in the man-to-man. And it looks like they're going full screen and roll. Trying to get some threes. Good look. Roberts had the rebound, kind of bounced out of his hands. Cooper Brown draws the foul on the reach. Will be underneath for the Bulldogs. 2:15 to go. Landon Bechtel to inbound for the Bulldogs. Inbound to Kress. Kress with the drive. Broomball for 3. No good. Rebound Indians. Trayshawn pushes in transition. Tough shot. And rebound Bauer and draws the foul. And what the Bulldogs don't want to do is let the Indians score with no time going off the clock. Cuts the Bulldog lead to 10 with 1:59 to go. And can he cut the lead to 9? Nope. In and out. Rebound Cooper Brown. Pressure again by the Indians. They're going to run and jump. Good ball fake by Bechtel. Run a little clock. Draw some fouls. Take care of the basketball. Handle the pressure. Turnover by the Bulldogs. And if he hits this, it's a ball game. And there you go. Turnover at one end and a 3 at the other. Cuts the lead to 7. 1:28 to go in the game. And Coach Berner unhappy with a no call down there. Thought it was a reach. So 1:28 left in the game. Bulldogs lead 7. Piqua calls the timeout. And we're going to have a, I'm sure we're going to see some pressure by the Indians. The Indians need to get a steal. The Bulldogs need to be strong. Both teams with 6, so the next foul will go into the line. So the Bulldogs need to hit the free throws and be strong with the basketball. Step to every pass. Because you know the Indians are going to go for steals, and you know they're probably going to foul. So we'll see what Coach Kopp has up his sleeve here. What kind of pressure he's going to show. They were playing a 2-2-1. We'll see if they do something different here. And we'll see what Coach Berner's got. And Kemp has come alive for the Indians, the 6'1" senior guard has 10 points, and I don't know how many in the fourth, but quite a few of them. Got to the basket a few times, hit a three. He's kind of helped bring the Indians back. They have 3 players in double figures. Both Roberts with 12, 10, and then Kemp. Oh, turnover by the Bulldogs, steal by Kemp. Roberts to the basket, tough shot. Bulldogs lead by 6. And get the ball in. We're at a minute. And missed the layup. Steal by Broomball. Big play by Broomball there to get the steal on the layup. We're at 49 seconds. Piqua needs to score quick. Roberts thought about it. And there's Kemp for 3. Off the mark, rebound Bechtel, strong, draws the foul. Big play by Broomball there. The Bulldogs were only up 5. And if the Indians get that ball and come down and score, they could cut it to 3, 2 or 3. But instead, Broomball gets a steal, hits the layup, makes it 7. Kemp a little strong on the 3, and Bechtel gets the rebound and draws the foul. Now the Bulldogs need to hit some free throws down the stretch here. And they're not shooting well from the line. Roberts for a deep 3. Off the mark, Cruzy with the offensive rebound. .22 seconds, Cruzy. And the last thing you want to do is foul a jump shooter in this situation. And they foul Cruzy on the 3. And he can cut this lead to 4 with 20 seconds to go. And Cruzy's a pretty good shooter. And the first one looked good. And a bunch of some Piqua fans left, and now they're kind of hanging at the doorway. And second free throw, in and out. It's a 2-possession game with 20 seconds. Bulldogs got to get the ball in bounds and be strong. Be strong with it. They're going to foul. There you go. So big rebound by Yates. 18.2 to go. Need Yates to hit a couple free throws here. Needs to hit at least one, make it a 3-possession game. That'll be a big deal. His first free throw is the big one. Hit the first one. It's now 3 possessions. That makes it a lot tougher than 2. And nope. And off the mark. 2 possessions, 16 seconds. And here we go. Inbound to Roberts. Roberts is going to drive to the basket, and Broomball with the rebound. That should probably do it. Cooper Brown draws a foul with 5.6 seconds to go. And tough win. Tough game for both teams after their games Friday night. Bulldog lead 6, Cooper Brown shooting 1 in the bonus and misses it. Well, I don't know if we made 4 free throws all night. And Roberts with a layup at the buzzer to make it a 52-56 ball game. So another win for the Bulldogs. Stretches their winning streak now to 9 games. The Bulldogs will now improve to 13-3 on the season. And now have a 9-game winning streak. And hard-fought ball games by the Indians. And again, Indians 2 road games in a row on a Friday, Saturday, which is always tough. Tough game at Tip last night. Coming here and play a hot Bulldog team. So Coach Kopp's done a nice job with the Indian program, and they're only going to get better. But a good win for the Bulldogs. That's going to help them in the tournament draw with a D1 victory over a good Piqua team. So that will help for tournament draw here in a couple weeks. I think Coach Berner, I think the girls, Coach Roos will have her draw next Sunday, and I believe the boys will be the following Sunday. It's usually, draws are usually a week apart. So good solid victory for the Bulldogs. And I'm sure we're going to have Coach Berner up here after he chats with his boys. So looking at the schedule, I believe the Bulldogs are playing next week. I forget where, but I'll tell you momentarily. And we'll have a few stats here from Doc Ginn. And I know Robert's ready to get out of here as the resident Packer fan. He's wanting to get home to watch the second half of the Packer game. And I know the Bulldogs are playing next week. A lot of league games coming on next week. So, you know, the Bulldogs are only one game out of the league, and Troy Christian has some tough games coming up. The boys are Tuesday at Miami East and then Friday at Covington. So two big TRC matchups for the Bulldogs. And then Saturday at Arcanum. So 3 in a row on the road. Had a little homestand here the last 2 weeks, and now the Bulldogs are going to travel. I'm going to have to go to East on Tuesday, to Covington on Friday, and then to Arcanum on Saturday. So three road games, and then they're going to have Bethel at home on Tuesday the 1st, at the Ridge Friday the 4th, and then end up senior night Friday the 11th versus Riverside. So the league is still up in the air. Like I said, Troy Christian has some tough games left, and we still have some tough games left. So nothing is decided yet for the league. So, and of course, Broomball coming off his 1,000 points last night, reaching 1,000 points last night. Had another good game tonight. I'm sure I'll get some stats from Doc Ginn here shortly to let you know how that went. But a good win for the Bulldogs here tonight, 56-52 over a tough Piqua Indian team. And we'll speak with Coach Berner here momentarily. And a big win for the Bengals in the playoffs on the road. And a lot of people were happy that that game ended before this one started. So everybody got to know the result. And we'll see Coach Berner here in a few minutes, hopefully. And Cooper Brown had another solid night tonight. Yates, solid night tonight. Several points. I don't know how many points he ended up with. But Yates had a nice little stretch there in the second quarter where he was hitting some jumpers and getting to the basket. Had a little excitement. A couple Piqua folks got ejected in the fourth quarter by the officials. So a little bit of everything tonight. And Coach Berner hopefully will be out here soon. Looks like some of the Piqua players are trying to come out of the locker room. Coach Kopp's team, I'm sure they'll have a full slate of games. We got a little snow coming in tonight. And some more Piqua guys coming out. And still waiting on Coach Berner to come out because we're in a hurry because Robert has got football to watch.
That's all right. No coaches.
And Coach Berner, and he'll tell me when he gets here how quick he got out, how much of in a hurry he was. But unless maybe he has forgotten. about coming up here and chatting. Keep waiting for him to come around the corner. And I just want to add that to not forget that we're going to have some wrestling coverage coming up here in a couple weeks, which I am very excited about because on the 8th, there is a dual meet here at Milton, and I have gained the access Tuesday, February 8th, of one Mr. Mark Lane. Mark Lane will be calling the wrestling dual match with me, dual meet. So that'll be fun to have Coach Lane up here talking a little wrestling. Coach Lane was an excellent wrestler. As we mentioned, he had won the holiday tournament a couple years and went to state and was a state runner-up in the heavyweight division. So he was quite the wrestler. And see some Bulldog players leaving the locker room. So maybe Coach Brenner's not. Robert, we're going to put him on a 1-minute count. Going to put Coach Brenner on a 1-minute count. Oh, and here he comes. Coach Brenner emerges victorious from the locker room. And looks like we're going to have Blake and Cooper.
One of these games we're going to have to fine him for being late.
That's right.
Yeah, that'll change it, right?
Put a clock on the screen. Put a clock on the screen.
There you go. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right. Hey, congratulations.
Thank you.
Those are always tough. Just you're emotionally drained from the night before, and it's tough.
Yeah, you're right. And that's what I told the kids in there. You know, it's a tough Saturday night game. They had a tough one, and we did as well. And you know, I thought we came out and got enough push early and to really control the game. And then, you know, as they made their runs, we kind of fended them off.
Yeah, I think that, you know, they cut a huge play there late by Broomball, where you're up 5.
Yeah, he gets a steal in the bucket.
He gets the steal in the bucket because if he doesn't get that, they come down and have a chance to cut it to 3 or 2, and then it's a 1-possession game.
Yeah.
But great play, bumped the lead back to 7, and that was kind of it.
Yep.
So
I agree.
And another solid night. I didn't see the score line.
Yeah. Well,
Okay, so Broomball, 22 points, 3 boards, 2 assists, 2 steals, 3 blocks. Wow, 3 blocks tonight. And then
that's Cooper. Mikhail's Cooper.
Yeah, Cooper with 15 points, 12 boards, 4 assists, and then Yates 14 points, 10 boards. Wow, double for Yates, 2 blocks. Bechtel 8 assists, 3 points. Kress 5 assists.
Yeah.
So we got Cooper Brown here. Here, Coop, go ahead and put those on, man. Let's talk. Get you a little FaceTime.
Ava, Blake 2.
Let me turn you up a little bit. There, can you hear me?
Yep.
All right. Hey, great job again tonight.
Thank you.
Doing a little bit of everything. I said Yates had a double-double. You also had a double-double. You had 15 points, 12 boards, and 4 assists. So what'd you think of the game tonight?
We definitely had to fight hard to beat Piqua. That's a very solid team right there, and we came through and we found each other. So.
And I'm sure a little tough to play a back-to-back after an emotional win.
Oh yeah.
Last night to turn around and find that energy level to come back and play hard another night. It's tough.
Oh yeah, we fought really hard last night against Troy Christian. So.
Yeah. So great job coming back on a back-to-back. And thought you were running the floor really well and getting lots of rebounds. And I think the only thing you guys didn't do too well tonight was
free throws.
Free throw shooting was a little off tonight. I don't know what you shot from the line, but
3 for 10.
Yeah, 3 for 10. But they were 4 for. You were 3 for 12.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was looking at 3-point.
Yeah, you were 3 for 12. They were 4 for 10.
Yeah.
So they shot 40%. You shot 25% from the line. But still. Solid win over a good team, a good opponent, and it's going to help you for the tournament draw.
Yeah, absolutely, and that's what I told the guys. Beating a D1 school that's 500, that's a good win for us when we go to the draw.
Yeah, it's going to hold some weight in tournament draw, which is in 2 weeks, right? Girls next week, and you guys are in 2 weeks.
Yep, that's correct.
All right, Cooper.
And Coop, big game last night. Obviously, we had tonight's game, but I thought Cooper last night, with 31 points and. I asked him this morning where he put his cape, because he kind of played like Superman last night.
And did you know, Cooper, that is the most points scored in this gym?
By a Milton player.
By a Milton player.
Oh, really?
Yep.
That's crazy.
Yeah, 31 points. New record, most points in the new gymnasium. It's not that new, but pretty new gym. So, yeah, so great weekend for you.
Thank you.
Right? Yeah, playing really well, dude. So, congratulations. Coach Burner, you know what I see when I look at both of you guys? Two tired guys. Two tired guys.
You think so?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Tough weekend, long weekend, and it's late, and Robert wants to watch the Packers.
I didn't even know they were playing football after the Bengals won.
Yeah, who day?
Yeah. Of
course, Cooper's so I hate to say it, but Cooper's a Cowboy fan, so he had a rough weekend last weekend.
Yeah, that was pretty bad.
That was a little tough. So you can your dad's a huge Bengals fan, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so your dad's happy. Dad'll be happy.
Oh, yeah.
You had a great weekend. The Bengals won. What more could you want, right?
Really, yeah.
Okay, well, hey, Coop, thanks for stopping up. Coach Burner, thanks for stopping up.
Yeah, absolutely.
I know we got to get Robert home for the second half.
I don't think Blake's getting out here. I just said that. You know, I don't know where he gets this. Taking his time getting up here.
Yeah. All right. Well, we'll throw Blake on here real quick. Thanks, Coop.
Yep, thank you.
Appreciate it, buddy.
Oh, my goodness, these two. Yeah, it's on.
No, it's not on.
And guess what, Blake? It's on camera, too.
Yeah, there's a camera right there.
Yeah, it's okay.
All right, Blake. Hey, congratulations.
Thanks.
On a good game, excellent game, 22 points. And by the way, just so you know, Doc Ginn, who does the stats for Coach Burner, has been putting the stats down as Bird, McHale, and Parrish. Blake is Bird, Cooper is McHale, and Yates is Parrish. So he doesn't even put their names down anymore. He writes down here on the stats, Bird, McHale, and Parrish. So congratulations on 1,000 points. That's a big deal.
Yeah.
Too bad you were the second fastest guy to 1,000 points. Who was number one?
I don't know.
Yeah. However, I think you may have surpassed somebody with the most wins in your career tonight.
Sure did. That's the most wins in a career. It's pretty good.
You surpassed Coach Burner tonight with the victory tonight.
I love it. Keep passing everybody.
That's right.
Great. I love it.
So what do you think about the game tonight?
I thought the coaching was pretty.
Wow.
I'm kidding.
Now he's kidding, so he doesn't think that now.
No,
Go ahead.
It was pretty good. I thought we played good, but it wasn't good at the same time. You know what I mean? It was sloppy.
We've been talking about it, it's tough on a back-to-back after a really emotional win last night to come back.
I guess that's like a given, but
but you guys brought enough energy, and like Coach Burner made a good point, you guys got off to a really good lead and kind of were able to control the game.
Yeah.
And kind of keep them at bay. But 22 points and 3 blocks, really nice block there to start the game.
Yeah.
And big road warriors this week.
Yeah.
You're on the road Tuesday, Friday, Saturday.
We are.
I'm sure you guys are going to look forward to playing against Miami East again.
Well, that's the only game we're worried about right now.
That's right.
Blake actually asked who else we play this week. I said, I don't know. We got one game on Tuesday.
Doesn't matter. That's right.
What I'm thinking about.
That's right. One game at a time.
I love one-game weeks.
Well, this is a one-game week until Wednesday.
Right.
But
did you guys do a shout-out for Mr. Barnes?
Well, I did mention that, poor Barnes came to just enjoy a high school game tonight and suddenly got recruited into.
Yeah. Fortunate he was here.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, they could have done a 2-man crew.
Yeah, they could have.
But it was nice to have Barnes around.
Yep, absolutely.
And he did fine. He did a good job.
Yeah, absolutely.
I thought the officials did fine tonight. So.
Yep.
So, anyways, we'll call that a day. Let you two go home and. Yeah, you look tired. You've had a long day today. But you don't get tired, do you? No, Blake doesn't get tired. Blake was in Athens today. He went to Athens and came back and played basketball today. So he was all over the map, all over Ohio today.
Yep.
All right, so we're going to get out of here. We'll quit rambling. We'll let Robert go home and watch the Patriots play. So congratulations. Congratulations, guys, on the 2 wins. Got a 9-game winning streak going.
Yep.
And you guys are 13-3, so you guys are rolling along and just – keep up the good work.
All right,
awesome.
Thanks.
All right, thanks for stopping by.
Thanks
for having us.
Yep. So we're going to call that an evening. Another victory for the Bulldogs. Bulldogs defeat the Piqua Indians 56-52. And move to 13-3 and off to Miami East on Tuesday. So appreciate everybody checking in and watching, and everybody stay safe out there. Have a good evening.